Recently, on my recommended on YouTube, I saw a video where a guy took ChatGPT and asked it to write them an STL file, which, if you don't know, is a file that basically tells a 3D printer what to print. So he asked ChatGPT to make a design for a 3D printer to print. I thought that was a pretty cool video, and I thought to myself, hey, if ChatGPT can design a 3D print, then maybe it can design something in plain crazy. So that's exactly what I did. Here I am on the ChatGPT website, and I'm gonna ask it, how do I build a plane in plain crazy? So ChatGPT is basically just telling me how the game works. It's not telling me anything about really how I should build a plane or help me design a plane. So let me ask it something a little bit more specific. Can you help me design a plane to build? Let's see what he says. Hello? Chat? Hello? It doesn't seem okay. There we go. Finally, it's done generating. That took forever. It's giving me a lot of good places to start, but I want to see if I can get any more specific. Any more specific things I should make sure to include. It's finally done giving about to me again. I think we got a pretty good place to start here. I mean, honestly, we got some pretty good instructions on what to do. Let's head over to Plain Crazy and see what I can do. We're back in Plain Crazy now, as you can see. And the first thing we're gonna start off with is ChatGPT told me to choose a base plate. Base plates don't exist in this game, but I'm going to assume it just means like a rough idea of what the plane's gonna look like. So I'll just put a few blocks over here, I suppose. Make a little bit of a fuselage. Boom, I'm done. No more work required. Easy. Step 2, it said to add a cockpit. So it says a cockpit is where the pilot sits and controls the plane. Make sure it is positioned in a way that provides good visibility and allows the pilot to operate controls easily. I'd say that's just the front, honestly. I'd say that's just right about there. That seems perfect to me. I want to make sure our cockpit is protected actually, so I'm just gonna put in a really low effort canopy or something here. Boom. Cockpit done. Totally looks amazing. Best cockpit I've ever seen. ChatGPT says, Step 3 is to add wings. The wings are the most important part of the plane as they provide lift and allow the plane to fly. Make sure the wings are of appropriate size and shape for your plane and are positioned correctly. You know what? I think I'm just gonna put a big old wing on the side. No effort into it at all, actually. It says it needs to be big enough and the appropriate shape. So I'm gonna put, I guess, some delta wings. Just make it a little bit more aerodynamic, I suppose. If I take a delta wing 1x4 here, and I go like this. Why can't I rotate it? There we go. Boom, wings are done. I actually think they're a little bit too thin here, so I'm gonna add a little bit of girth here. That looks a little bit better for my totally accurate fighter plane here. Step 4 is to add an engine. So, I don't know if I want this to be like a fighter plane or anything. but I'm just gonna put big ol' hunk of rocket engines at the back, because who cares? And I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be anyway, so I'll just do what's most efficient, I suppose. So we'll get those on. Maybe get some wedges here. Just make it look totally aerodynamic. Boom, perfect. Looks like a rocket engine. Absolutely phenomenal. Step 5 is to add landing gear. Let's see. I could go over here, get some small landing gear. Put some landing gear over here. I didn't plan for this far. You know what? I'll just put another one here. Who cares? Step 6 is to add other features. Depending on what type of plane you want to build, you may want to add other features such as weapons, cargo space, or passenger compartments. I think weapons would be pretty cool on this thing, honestly. So we're gonna put a few guns and such on this. Okay, boom, perfect. We've got our weaponized vehicle. Step 7 is to test your plane. So I guess we're just gonna fly without any control surfaces or stabilizers. So we'll try that out real quick. See how this goes. Yeah, as expected, we're not doing too well. We're definitely gonna have to ask ChatGPT to help us out here. I asked ChatGPT for some more specific advice, and they said to watch the center of mass. And the center of mass should be located towards the front of the plane, which it is. And that it should be slightly ahead of the wings. It's not really ahead of the wings, but I don't see too much of an issue with that. Another piece of advice it says is make sure the wings are designed well. I don't know about you, but this seems like an artistic masterpiece to me. 3 says that I need to make sure there's enough engine power. I think we have enough engines on this, with the power of a Saturn V on the back. Step 4, this seems like a lot more relevant. Control surfaces. Wow. I think control surfaces would be a wonderful idea, quite honestly. So I'm gonna put a few of these, and you know what, we'll just put these here, because who cares? Step 5, it says, is make sure we have fuel capacity. Yeah, that might be a good idea, even though we don't need to. Where is fuel? Here we go. Fuel tank. I'll just put a few tanks here, just to make sure we have enough fuel. Perfect. And now it says step 7 is aesthetics. While not necessary for the function of the plane, adding aesthetic details can make your plane look more realistic. Consider adding decals, paint, or other decorations. Yeah, I think they're right. Maybe our plane could do with a little bit of paint. Since this is totally an A10 Warthog, I'm just gonna paint it green. Why not? Who cares? I'll just add a bit of green to it. I tried asking ChatGPT if there's anything else I should add, but keeps giving me an error message. As you can see here, it's not really letting me, so that's fun. I guess this is our final product for our ChatGPT generated plane. Beautiful, honestly. Let's see if I can fly it this time. Oh, power it up. Wow, it actually flies. That's crazy. ChatGPT can successfully teach us how to build a plane in Plane Crazy. Confirmed. Obviously, I didn't put any effort into this, but, I mean, it worked. And I have guns, and I can shoot people down. This is absolutely perfect, if I do say so myself. Absolutely perfect. Now, obviously, I have to test this somehow, other than just flying it around the map for a little bit. So I thought to myself, what can I do to make sure it's really a plane? And I thought, hey, I could join a PvP server. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna join a PvP server, and we're gonna see how well this thing works in a PvP server. Let's see if we can shoot anything down. We're gonna take off here. Now we're gonna see if we can kill anyone with our beautiful AI-generated plane. Maneuverability is not really great, I'm noticing, but it's okay. We're fine. We'll be fine. I swear. This thing is so difficult to get kills in. I just wanted one to prove that ChatGPT can make a plane work. Maybe even work in PvP, but no. There's a boat. Maybe we can shoot out the boat. Did we get him? We got it. We just destroyed his boat. But now we're stuck in the water. Well, I guess that proves it. The ChatGPT plane can kill things, just it's only boats. It's more of an anti-ship kind of plane, but it works. It flies and it shoots things and it kills them occasionally. So, ChatGPT can make builds when playing crazy. I guess there's our answer.